Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make Brigham's vegetable slop. So what you're going to need is a good big knife, an onion, a broccoli, a green bell pepper, preferably green, I guess it can be another kind of color, some sauce. I use this sauce, you can use other sauce if you want, and one of these big old pans, but it probably doesn't have to be this big. So the first thing you're going to want to do is break up this broccoli and put it in the pan just to get it out of the way because it's taking up space here on the cutting board. So I'm going to be back once I've done that. Okay, so I put the broccoli in the pan and I'm going to go ahead and start with the onion. So cutting an onion is pretty simple. You don't have to wash it because all the outside layers are going to be gone. So first you want to cut the edges off so that you can get to these outer layers. And so you can tear the outermost layer off, and once you've torn that off, you don't have to worry about pesticides and stuff on the onion. So let's just scrape this into the garbage. To show the garbage. Okay, so you want to take notice of the way the rings are. Since they're like this, I want the rings, it's hard to explain, but I'm just going to cut straight across. And now the rings are like this. So now that they're like this, I can just cut right here and they'll come out nice and ring-like. So they're ring-like and you can break them apart and those are the rings. So you just do that with the onion and break apart all the little rings, and then you're on to the bell pepper. The bell pepper, you're going to want to start off cutting off the sides just like you did with the onions. And what you're going to do after that is the middle there, you don't want that middle part. So you're going to have to tear it out because those seeds are real not very tasty. So you're going to tear them out, throw them away. I also like to tear off some of these white parts on the side. Don't get so close. And then these top parts you can just throw away. Little known fact, doggies like bell peppers. Look how happy she is. So now you're gonna go ahead and slice this up. Now bell peppers are not what I'm best at slicing wise, but I think you do them about this thick. They're gonna get thinner when they cook, so that thickness should be good. And you're just gonna do that for the whole bell pepper. Pause it. Now that all your ingredients are in there, you're gonna want to go ahead and put some agua in there. Follow me to my sink. Not too much, but not too little. That should be a good amount of water. And then you move it back to the stove, where you can clean off your workspace. Right. Now that that's there, you're going to want to be very generous with your sauce, because these are vegetables, because they'll taste yucky without sauce. Applying very, very generously. Get some sauce on every veggie in there. There we go. Some more for good measure. And then, if you want to, very optional, you can dash some olive oil in there. It's good for you, and it makes the veggies easier to digest. And now you turn the stove on and get ready to stir with a spatula. Alright, I'll show you what I have for rice. You want to have some rice cooking. It's not hard to get a rice cooker. As you can see, it's $7 at Goodwill. So yeah, cook some rice with it. It definitely brings out the taste of the veggies. Now, after a solid minute or two of this, you're going to want to let it sit here for a bit. Once it starts heating up and, sizzling about, you want to start stirring it around just every minute or so, so that one side doesn't get cooked more than the other. And I'll be back when it's been cooking longer. Been cooking for a while, and you're just gonna keep stirring it every now and again, 45 seconds to a minute, making sure that it's sloshed around, because that's how you make slop. This also doubles as pig feed, by the way. Life hack for farmers. It's done. It will not be done because it takes a long time for it to be done. It's done when you start seeing these bubbles on the bottom like this, and then like a while after that. So when there's only a little bit of sauce left and it's bubbling at the bottom like that, that's how you know that it's pretty much done and you're not going to get much over it. So you want to have a plate ready so you can just... Big plate preferably so you don't spill. And yeah, just put some rice with that and you're ready to go. That is how you make Brigham's pig feed. I'll see you later. Crap.
Banging on it doesn't make sense.
No, it'll work. Alright.
Oh.